Welcome to a journey that peels back the layers of the seemingly innocuous world of banking. Beneath the polished facade of financial institutions lies a system designed to influence and control, leaving many unaware of the haunting truths that define modern banking. In this video, we will dive deep into the origins of fractional reserve banking and why it came about, money creation, and expose the chilling mechanics of credit, often wielded as a weapon against unsuspecting individuals. Enter the genesis of fractional reserve banking. Our story begins in the archives of history, where the concept of fractional reserve banking emerged. In the early days, banks served as custodians of valuables. There was an actual trade-off, gold for gold, silver for silver. However, as societies evolved, so did the role of banks. Enter fractional reserve banking, a practice where only a fraction of deposits is held in reserve, allowing the creation of money through loans. This means for every dollar you deposit, the banks lend out, for example, $9. This is where we end up with a deficit, with printing money without a backing. So how did fractional reserve even come about? In the 17th century, goldsmiths in London laid the groundwork for fractional reserve banking. Customers would deposit gold in their vaults for safekeeping, receiving a paper receipt in return. Unbeknownst to the depositors, these receipts started circulating as a form of currency. The goldsmiths, realizing the potential, began lending out more receipts than the gold they held, giving birth to the fractional reserve system. With this system in place, it caused for some alarming consequences. The fractional reserve system introduced a sinister element, the creation of money out of thin air. Banks were now able to extend loans beyond their actual reserves, ushering an era where the money supply was no longer tied to tangible assets. This newfound power, however, came with dire consequences, as the fragility of the system became apparent during financial crisis. Now that we've uncovered the origins of fractional reserve banking, let's plunge into the enigmatic realm of money, a system designed to control economies and ultimately the lives of individuals. Money as debt. Money, in its essence, is a peculiar entity. Most of the money in circulation is not physical cash, but exists in the form of digital entries within the banking system. This digital representation allows for the creation of money through the act of lending. When a bank issues a loan, it essentially creates new money, often out of nothing more than a few strokes on a keyboard. This is what is known as fiat money. Fiat money, a government-issued currency that is not backed by a physical commodity, such as gold or silver, but rather by the government that issued it. With this new fiat money in place, this gave the illusion of wealth. In this haunting reality, the majority of individuals are unaware that the money they possess is in fact a debt owed to the banking system. The relentless cycle of borrowing and repaying serves to maintain the illusion of wealth, trapping many in a perpetual state of indebtedness. Let's explore the dark side of credit. As we peer into the abyss of banking practices, credit emerges as a potent force that can either empower or enslave. However, in the wrong hands, it becomes a tool of manipulation, pushing unsuspecting individuals into a web of debt from which escape seems impossible. Many people fall trapped to the seductive allure of credit. Credit, with its promise of instant gratification, lures individuals into its grasp. It facilitates purchases beyond one's means, leading to a society fueled by consumption. However, behind the scenes, the true nature of credit reveals itself. A carefully orchestrated scheme to bind individuals in a cycle of debt. Welcome to the racket of interest rates. Unbeknownst to many, the interest rates attached to credit are the shackles that tighten the grip of financial institutions. As individuals borrow, they unknowingly become pawns in a game where the odds are stacked against them. The compounding interest acts as a silent predator, gradually siphoning away wealth and perpetuating a cycle of financial servitude. Let's unveil the banking racket. The pieces of this haunting puzzle are falling into place, revealing a banking system designed not for the welfare of the people, but for the enrichment of the few. The intricate web of fractional reserve banking, money creation, and credit manipulation has created a sinister racket that thrives on the vulnerability of the masses. This is what I'd like to call the systematic robbery. The banking racket, cloaked in the guise of financial stability, systematically robs individuals of their hard-earned wealth. Through fractional reserve practices, money creation, and credit schemes, financial institutions accumulate unprecedented power, leaving ordinary citizens at their mercy. This becomes a vicious cycle. The haunting truth is that the system is designed to perpetuate a vicious cycle of debt. As individuals struggle to repay loans with interests, the banking machinery churns, extracting wealth from the very people it claims to serve. The illusion of prosperity crumbles, revealing a stark reality where the pursuit of happiness is obstructed by the chains of indebtedness. As we conclude this unsettling journey into the heart of banking, it becomes evident that the seemingly mundane world of finance is a realm of shadows and secrets. Fractional reserve banking, the creation of money, and the manipulation of credit form a triad that can either empower or exploit. The haunting truth is that without awareness and vigilance, individuals risk being ensnared in a system that thrives on their ignorance. In this intricate dance between financial institutions and the public, knowledge becomes a powerful weapon against the shadows that lurk in the corridors of banking. The choice is yours: to remain shackled by the haunting realities of the system, or to break free and reclaim control over your financial destinies. The journey toward financial freedom begins with understanding, and it's only through awareness that we can hope to navigate the labyrinth of modern banking in one piece. Knowledge is the key to breaking free from the chains of financial manipulation. Here are crucial steps to empower yourself and others. Number 1, educate yourself. Delve deeper into the intricacies of banking, fractional reserve systems, and credit mechanisms. Equip yourself with knowledge to navigate the financial landscape with confidence. Number 2, spread awareness. Share this video and the insights gained with friends, family, and colleagues. Igniting conversations about the darker aspects of banking fosters a collective understanding, strengthening communities against financial exploitation. Number 3, financial literacy initiatives. Advocate for and participate in financial literacy programs and videos such as the ones on this channel. By educating yourself and others, we can build a society that is resilient against the subtle manipulations of the banking system. Number 4, demand transparency. Hold financial institutions accountable for their practices. Advocate for transparency in banking operations, interest rate structures, and the overall functioning of the system. Number 5, responsible credit usage. Be mindful of credit usage. Be a smart consumer. Only borrow what is necessary and ensure a clear understanding of terms and conditions. By making informed financial decisions, you can avoid falling prey to the debt trap. Number 6, support reforms. Advocate for reforms in the financial sector that prioritize the well-being of individuals over profit margins. Support legislation that promotes fairness, transparency, and ethical banking practices. Number 7, alternative financial solutions. Explore alternative financial solutions that align with your values. Investigate community-based banking, ethical investment options, and decentralized financial systems that prioritize the empowerment of individuals. And lastly, financial empowerment workshops. Engage in or support initiatives that offer workshops on financial empowerment. By empowering you with practical financial skills, we can collectively resist the subtle coercion perpetuated by the current banking system. Remember, the journey towards financial liberation begins with each of us. By taking these actions, we not only safeguard ourselves, but contribute to a movement that challenges the status quo and seeks to create a financial landscape where the haunting realities of the past are replaced by a future of informed choices and economic justice. The power to break free is in our hands. Let us reclaim it together. This is Financial Fiend. May your financial future be bright and your pockets abundantly prosperous. If you found this video informative, share it out to the people you love. Don't forget to subscribe to support the channel. Until next time.